What are the biggest mistakes I see athletes make? Part 4. When athletes try and prep on their own, or just follow maybe their boyfriend's advice to getting ready for stage. I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm saying that think about any athlete in any discipline, when it comes to sport. Very rarely will you see someone that truly reaches the top level of that discipline, of that sport, by coaching themselves or having, obviously just their unqualified boyfriend or partner, help them obviously get, ready for stage. And it's the same with what we do, okay? You want to ideally, get your to your full potential in the shortest amount of time possible. And the people that have helped hundreds of other athletes, people, ladies exactly like you achieve that goal, okay, is probably the best person or people to help you reach your goal. It's going to save you time, it's going to save you money. It's really just going to be the best return on investment if you want to achieve the highest level in the sport. Every year I see athletes that don't have coaches, or they don't have coaches with credentials, coaches that have taken athletes to pro level, or have produced world champions, or have produced multiple SA champs, athletes with really that experience with specific bikini athletes. I see ladies with coaches that maybe be a personal trainer in the gym, or a coach that has a lot of bodybuilders, or a coach that obviously maybe have one or two clients that have done well at a obviously provincial show. It's very, very hard for that athlete to excel because of the environment, and also based off the lack of knowledge obviously during their prep. And I see athletes with all the potential in the world on stage, year in and year out, and it's just like, if that athlete was someone that was within our coaching stable, I could make a champion out of that obviously. And I think that to myself all the time. And I just see so many ladies that could be great that just aren't conditioned. They just don't pose right. They just didn't have the right guidance. And it's not because they don't have passion. It's not because they aren't dedicated. It's not because they don't have the work ethic. Okay, it's purely because they don't have the correct guidance. It's purely because they don't have the right support structure. It's purely because they don't have the correct knowledge that is going to take them to where they need to be in the time frame for them to reach their full potential. And that's often why ladies come and obviously ask us, how do you take novice athletes and they become SA champs, world champs, pro athletes within their first year or two of competing? And obviously that person might have been competing for the last 4 or 5 years and have never made it to nationals, or have never won obviously a SA champ obviously title or something like that. And that must be so discouraging. That must be so a feeling of hopelessness, because it feels like you are investing years and years and years of your life to obviously reach this specific goal, but for some reason you choose to do it by yourself. And I always have the saying, and I do it in my own life, with my own sports disciplines, and obviously my business obviously life. You're either going to pay with your time or with your money to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. It's truly a desire. I would rather invest money into fast tracking my results and investing in someone that has made the mistakes, that is not going to waste my time, that has a blueprint of success, who can take me to where I need to be. For me, that is a far greater return on investment, rather than me still spending money because I'm still prepping. I'm still probably paying someone to help me, but it's not the correct help. But it's going to take me years and years longer to reach my full potential. So that is one of the biggest mistakes I see girls, making, athletes making. It's prepping by themselves, or not seeking the correct guidance.